Know this. Body and mind coexist, right? Can you tell me where your mind ends and body starts? You know, this is your right thumb and this is your left thumb, right? There's a difference, there's a distance. But can you say, this is the body and this is the mind? There is no wall, there is no clear-cut distance in between. Body and mind are gelled together. And body and mind are functioning because of consciousness. Right? The macro consciousness which is working in this one unit, that unit is called prana. And this prana is further subdivided into 5 prana, and that is how your all body system is functioning, moving. The organs, nervous system, brain, heart, abdominal organs, knees, joints, eyes. What is the difference in between a dead body and a living body? You must have seen a dead body, haven't you? Yes, you have. Did you meditate with that dead body? You don't know how to do that. And that's the best meditation. Seeing a dead body bang in front of you and visualizing yourself lying instead of that body. Do you think so? Seeing yourself dead right in front of you, meaning you are visualizing yourself in that dead body, would your mind ever go to any sensual indulgence or wealth or greed or anger? It won't. It won't. What is the difference in between a dead body and a living body? The living body has prana, and the dead body does not have prana. Although, technically speaking, there is one prana, sub-prana left, which is called Dhananjaya, which is responsible to destroy that remainder body. So, even if no one buries the dead body or burns the dead body in an electric crematorium, if you just leave the body on the earth, soon the deterioration would happen, worms would be produced, and the worms would eat the flesh and the bone and the muscles, and the thicker bones would only be left. And that's how we are finding in excavation many old skeletons coming out of various places. You are so proud of your homes. Silly you. You are so proud of your homes. Have you ever given a thought? You just dig maybe 20 feet, maybe 30 feet, and you will definitely find a skeleton. Because so many humans have taken birth and so many humans have died, so many animals have died. Where are their bodies? Right here. Kabir Sahib has given a wonderful scenario in one of his poetry. He says that you are being boastful and egoistic of your house. Do you know there are at least 100 kings buried under the ground where you are standing now? Who are you? Who are you? I've heard a fakir came on the doorstep of a palace and said to the guard, I wish to spend night in this inn. Soldier said, sir, it is not an inn, this is house of the king. He said, okay, then go and ask the king that this fakir wishes to spend a night in his inn. He said, but it is not an inn. He said, you damn fool, go and pass on the message. That's your job. Soldier said, fine. He went in. The king was in his room. He said, sir, a fakir is on the door and he is saying that he wishes to spend night in this inn. King laughed. He said he might be a crackpot. He doesn't know where he is standing. Anyhow, a fakir is a fakir and I should go and receive him. He went out with great respect. He brought the fakir in, made him sit on a comfortable seat, offered him water, fruit, food. And once he had done with his meals, he said, what can I do for you? I'm told that you have said that you wish to spend a night here. And the fakir interrupted him. He said, yes, in your inn. He said, sir, this is not the inn. This is my palace. Fakir said, okay, answer my question. Who was living in this palace before you? He said, my father. Where is he? Gone. Where? Died. Okay. Before your father, who was living in this house? My grandfather. Where is he? Asked the fakir. He said, dead. Gone. Fakir said, who will live after you? He said, my children. And after them? He said, my grandchildren. He said, how many grandchildren you have? He said, I don't have any yet. My son just got married 2 months ago, but definitely I will have grandchildren. He said, now listen. Your father, your grandfather lived here and went. Your grandchildren are yet to come. They'll live and then they'll go. Because the great-grandchildren would live. A place where people come, live and go, come, live and go, come, live and go is called an inn. Fakir said, am I right? King said, yes, you are right. You are definitely right, 100% right. And you are more than welcome to be here. And thank you very much for breaking my attachment to this house, because I was so proud of my house and I always considered it as my dwelling place. I am the owner, I am the king. But I'll remember this lesson. This is just an inn where people come and go. And you know what? You don't even know when you will go. And every time people say this, so-and-so died suddenly. Know this, nothing happens suddenly. If you are that cultured that you always make a phone call to your friends that we wish to see you, we are coming, is it okay to come? Don't you think so that death is more cultured than you? Death also drops a message to you. But you are so ignoramus that you never ever understand that this message is for you. Pack up your bags, you are ready to go now. Exactly 3 years before the death happens, the message comes. And if you are a keen observer, then you would know. Then you would know. Death never comes suddenly. It never comes suddenly at all. Those who say it comes suddenly, they don't know the mechanism of death. And those who don't know the mechanism of death actually don't know the mechanism to live. You don't know how to live, that's true.